So it is finally here. WhatsApp has just announced the biggest update to its platform since end-to-end encryption some 5 years ago. Here's what you need to know. So this is the big one. This is the one we've all been waiting for. Finally, it seems that we'll all be able to use WhatsApp on multiple devices. That means you'll be able to access it properly from not only your phone, but also your tablets and your computers, up to 4 devices in addition to the phone, the main device that you use to access WhatsApp. Now, at the moment, you can, of course, use WhatsApp on the web, and you can use a desktop application. But this isn't really multiple devices. What this is just a scrape from your phone. It constantly links to your phone and pulls the messages and then sends messages back through your phone. What we now have is the ability to independently access your WhatsApp account from those multiple devices, even where your phone is switched off or disconnected from the internet, and all of that protected by WhatsApp's end-to-end encryption. Unlike iMessage, WhatsApp's solution for multiple device access still uses your phone as a primary device. What that means is you use your phone to link these other devices and, in essence, to manage and secure the fact that you have these multiple devices attached to your account. So clearly, if you lose your phone, you have to start again, you have to connect all the devices again. And it does mean that for the time being, you'll still need to make backups or find a way to direct transfer your WhatsApp account to a new device. So that is different to iMessage. That's still one area where iMessage has the edge. But clearly, where WhatsApp is significantly better than iMessage is it allows you to run messaging cross-platform. So you don't have those dreaded green bubbles when you're messaging somebody on Android, where it falls out of outside of the protection of end-to-end encryption. So WhatsApp tells me it is incredibly proud of what it's managed to achieve with the architecture it has designed for its multiple device end-to-end encryption. It means that things like your contacts, your starred messages, other updates you make to the metadata around your account can be synced across all of these multiple devices. Also, when you link a new device, some of the more recent message history from your phone will be transferred across. And that means as you're messaging from, say, your iPad, your Mac, your PC, you'll be actually using the locally stored message history. You won't ever be referring back to what's on your phone. And that is a huge difference from the way that we operate WhatsApp today. Clearly, WhatsApp's been under a huge amount of pressure so far in 2021. The year started whilst it was already kind of embroiled in the Apple privacy label debacle and the comparisons between iMessage and WhatsApp in terms of the data that the Facebook-owned WhatsApp platform was collecting. And that got significantly worse for WhatsApp when it announced that it was going to force a change of service terms on its 2 billion users, which was tied up around data sharing with Facebook. Over the last few months, it has been mounting a concerted PR campaign, if you like, a PR blitz to ensure that it tries to get its users back on side. WhatsApp built its brand as a bit of a user champion, providing more capability that was available elsewhere, and to an extent has lost its way a bit with its Facebook ownership and some of what's happened with Facebook over the last 2 or 3 years. But now WhatsApp is clearly determined to get that back. At the core of WhatsApp's PR campaign has been its end-to-end encryption and emphasizing the fact that all of your messaging is secure and using that as a way to differentiate itself from some of its competition, particularly Telegram, but also specifically SMS, and in the main to fight off claims or inferences that it is that Facebook is able to see some of your private content, which isn't the case on WhatsApp. And this is the latest part of that, where you will see as multiple device news, if you like, is pushed out. The fact that it's all end-to-end encrypted, it's all secure, will be right at the heart of all of that messaging. Before, Telegram users dropped me hundreds of emails explaining that Telegram also has multiple device access. I clearly understand that. Obviously, the issue with Telegram is it is not default end-to-end encryption, and there's no end-to-end encryption across groups. So all of the data, all of the messaging that you send over Telegram goes through its cloud, and therefore Telegram has access to that content. It clearly is very different from WhatsApp or Signal or iMessage, which actually end-to-end encrypt the content. So what happens from here? The public beta of the WhatsApp multiple device solution starts imminently, and then WhatsApp tells me that it will start to roll that out to users around the world, gradually allowing them to opt in. So you can expect through the course of this year, millions of users will start to get access to this functionality. This really is the biggest update WhatsApp has made since it launched end-to-end encryption back in 2016.